Alrighty, PG-13. This is G.I. Joe, and this is the awesome Ghost Striker X-16, which looks like an F-14, as well as the 1990 Cobra Hurricane. Now, these two jets are fantastic. Both of them have cockpits that hold two figures, and the detail in these cockpits is just phenomenal. It's very nice, very nicely detailed. There's even a little light, it looks like. Now, you can find these anywhere from 135 Canadian to up to 200 or more, depends on if you're going to get price gouged. But same with this awesome Hurricane. So, you know, you could probably find it for around 200 without the pilot, most likely. Volt. I don't have the pilot. His head looks a little too shrunken anyways, so. But anyways, we're gonna have a look at these fantastic jets. I thought I'd compare these two together because, well, now this one here has two Sidewinder missiles and 4 Phoenix missiles. Now, you've seen the Phoenix missiles on the other vehicles, and they're quite larger, but there we go. Now, this is a beautiful jet to get for your collection. It is electronic, and well, it's got a handle. I kind of love the handles on some of these because, you know, you can put it into flight mode and it makes it cool. But this one, as soon as you pull the handle out, it starts making noise. There's lights that light up there, and that noise gets annoying. And it's got some trigger sounds anyways, but we're gonna you know, a constant sound like that is kind of annoying. I can make my own sounds, thank you. But we'll look at the undercarriage. And it's got the neon colors, which is kind of sad. It would have been cool if the landing gear was black. You know, but this also has, like, it can produce pictures on the wall by turning this. And, well, it does fire. So, I love this. This looks cool. It does look cool on the aircraft carrier as well. I mean, it is beautiful. It does have a nose cone. And, well, it only has one fin on the back. But it is pretty awesome. And, well, it did come with Ace, and there is a bunch of Aces in different colors for the same Ace. So you can find them pretty easily. And, well, oh, don't know if we could put Ace in here with a firearm. But you might have to relinquish your firearm. Ah. So, anyways, Ace fits in there pretty nicely, and you could probably fit somebody in the back. And we're gonna try these Delta 17 figure. We already tried Delta 17 figures in the Hurricane, so we know they fit. And we'll just take the firearm off of this one, put her in the back, and, well, the Delta 17 figure does fit in this vehicle. Now, when we're looking at the Cobra Hurricane, the Cobra Hurricane is an awesome jet. And I told you the price points. You know, it's hard to find certain vehicles, but, I mean, you do have to have patience. I mean, you might get lucky and find it at your local collectible store or else eBay. And, well, the Hurricane here has, I guess, what are they called? Scorpion anti-tank missiles. And, well, the drawback of this we've talked about in other videos is you know, you can't do the vertical takeoff. And see, this has a vertical takeoff, whereas this one doesn't. So, and plus this one has a little mini drone on the top. And I do have the extra missile for it somewhere. And I don't think I actually took a look underneath when I did the video and showed you the actual amount of missiles on this awesome jet. I mean, there is 4 there, so that's 5 is 10. So there's 10, so there's 11 missiles for the Hurricane. And you can see the cool detail. I don't think this really does anything here. It's just a panel that you could probably take off underneath. As well as there's a little gun. I don't know, it just... oh, that's it. That's all it does. We have a malfunction. Does not do anything. Anyways. Unless it has to be like... no. But it is an awesome looking jet. Like, you look at the jet itself without the landing gear up, and it just sits there like that. Now I've chosen to have, I have like my Stratovipers in here, and I have lots of Stratovipers. I have 4 Stratovipers, I think, or 5. I have 5. I need one more to get 6. And here's my spare wild weasel, and we've already seen the inside of this. It is pretty awesome, and we've already tried fitting certain figures in here as well as Delta 17 figures. And you know, we didn't really look at the detail as much, but this is a cool vehicle. Now it says anti-tank missiles, but I mean, you probably used it for air-to-air combat, and it is quite phenomenal. It's got lots of cool detail. This is the Joe Killer, the Hurricane. It's a beautifully, nicely designed vehicle, but you know, it would have been better if the vertical takeoff could work without the landing gear going on, and they kind of cheaped on the landing gear. And we've already said that about most vehicles. Most jets, they've cheaped out on the landing gear. So you can see, this is just pathetic. I mean, it is interesting, but, you know. If they had another switch that you could use, but, oh well. That's the only complaint there, is they cheaped out on the landing gear. And, you know, it didn't have a separate switch. But it's just a beautiful jet. I mean, both of these jets. And I waited a long time before I found a Ghost Striker. Like, it is a beautiful jet. I mean, you could paint these. I mean, might as well. It is your custom vehicle that you could do with whatever you like. And I've seen the Hurricane in red and black. It looked fantastic. So, you know, for Iron Grenadiers. Or I call them Iron Grenaders. Now, unfortunately, the situation for World War III, you know, I do have to talk a little bit about it. China's targeting, or China's going to use satellites to target American aircraft carriers. And what the Space Force is designed to do, as soon as China takes aggression, is to take out all the Chinese and Russian satellites, as well as all the other countries that are against the West. Take out all their satellites within 5 to 10 minutes, and that renders all of their well, all of their targeting capabilities, you know, useless. So they won't be able to use any of their little fancy missiles because they'll be all taken out by American Space Force. So, you know, China seems to overly flaunt and underestimate what America has. The secret Space Force that's waiting to, you know, go into action. But anyways, within 5 to 10 minutes, that'll take out all of their strike capabilities. The weakness of all of their hypersonic missiles, nuclear missiles, all it'll ruin all their targeting systems by taking out all their satellites within 5 to 10 minutes, because it takes at least 15 minutes or so. I mean, yes, America might lose a few things during that moment, but basically China and Russia will be sitting ducks for all the American targeting systems, and they have all your satellites tracked and targeted already, so it won't take long. Zap, done. And before you can even react, it's already over. So, China and Russia, you better just stop the World War III, because this is just getting stupid. And then you got Turkey that's abandoning NATO, and causing all this problems. And you got the whole situation in the Middle East has always just been a tinderbox. So anyways, disrupting trade and whatnot to make our prices higher again. And I don't understand why China just didn't join the West, because the Houthi rebels, which are backed by Iran, are destroying trade and causing prices to go up again. We've seen this time and time again, but Russia did basically make a plan to go into Europe within a year. So if you people are not paying attention to the real fact that World War III is upon us, you better fucking wake up, because World War III might happen, and Russia doesn't care. They're just gonna go into Europe. So, if all of a sudden Chinese satellites and Russian satellites start malfunctioning and falling to Earth before any of this happens, might be a good idea. So wake up and smell the war before you end up on the losing end. Alrighty, and we're gonna go back into the review. So I love these vehicles, and I'm sorry that I have to do a little bit of an update, but just to make you understand that the severity is real. Like, these people are just absolutely insane to want to start World War III. But oh well, we're gonna need the Space Force to go into action right now. So their plan was to use 2 satellites or 3 satellites over top of an aircraft carrier to jam the signals and fire some hypersonic missiles at the aircraft carriers and Navy ships, killing American sailors. So they've already threatened America by saying that. So America should just take full action and take out all their satellites and all their prevent them from even launching anything into space in the first place. Same with Iran and all those other countries. But anyways, that's just what should be done to end World War III before it starts. So I hope you enjoy the videos, because I do enjoy making them for you. And I love these jets. These are beautiful jets. You should get them for your collection. And hopefully Super 7 will come out with some awesome jets as well. Make something that hasn't been made. I am looking forward to that. So hopefully the war, or the war of words, will settle down, and people will understand the capabilities that World War III, nobody wins. You want to nuke the world, then, like I said, there's be a chain reaction of nuclear reactors melting down, and everyone in the world dies anyways. So, who is that stupid to want to make World War III? And then you got the Middle East. It's just a tinderbox. I mean, something should have happened a long time ago. Take out all these aggressors against the West, because they're just teaming up against us now. Alrighty, anyways, take care, prepare, and remember, these are fantastic.